And now, my friends, we return with the next episode of our legendary SIGVALD campaign. So in the last episode, you saw us fight off the mighty Order-Tide Penta Doom stack. I think there was like 5 of them, but nonetheless, guys, we are going to be rebuilding our forces. And Kolek is going to have a very scary army very, very soon. Granted, his upkeep production isn't quite as good as SIGVALD, so it makes me a little bit hesitant to give him all the ogres, but it's okay. We'll play it by ear. I mean, because if you look at SIGVALD's army, the upkeep production, yeah, we're paying 115 per Dragon Ogre, which is pretty funny. I mean, SIGVALD having the Dragon Ogre stack while Haggard Kolek just drags behind with whatever he can find. Obviously, there are some ways we could really game it. We could give SIGVALD like a bunch of Marauder units and really have like a free army, basically. I think once we do get to the end game of this campaign, if it does go that long, we'll give SIGVALD like a cheap Marauder Horseman stack and then have Archaon and Kolek have the big armies. Granted, it feels a little bit dirty to do my boy SIGVALD like that, but I do want to play efficiently as well and not just be kind of memeing about, because, you know, we're trying to do well here. All right, so that is it for the turn. We obviously just finished off Kislev, and yeah, let's see what happens. So a lot going on in that turn. One of our vassals actually did kind of break off from us. If you see, the bear people did. We also had Helm and Gorse and some vampires causing a lot of problems here, which is great. I mean, if the vampires can be another threat to the Empire that they have to deal with, that's outstanding. So let's go and see. They're not at war with the Empire at the moment. Huh. They're at war with Kislev and the Golden Order. So let's go ahead and see if we can have them join the war against the Reichland. Yeah, that would be really nice, actually. And I'll declare war against the Golden Order. Yes. So it's pretty low. So yeah, I don't think they're going to want any of that. At least they're fighting Kislev, though. And, you know, spreading vampiric corruption. FRANZ also has come over here with a pretty big stack. I'm not too concerned about it, though. We have our Shaggy kind of composition going pretty hard. Granted, he could be coming with more armies, which it leads me to think that, because he must know I'm here. He is in March Dance, though. Can I actually reach him? No, because he's across the river ford there, so I can't quite get him. Looks like he's coming after this army. We'll take a non-aggression pact with these guys. And, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't really mind. They're occupying territories. It seems like our Chaos Tide is doing okay. They have taken back some of their cities up in the north at Zoinshank there, but that's all right. So now we have some options with this guy. We could take out this character, which of course is pretty nice. We could go after Franz and assault his troops. That's an 81. It's pretty good. Let's do that. Let's slow his roll a little bit. Yes. Assaulted the units. Very good. We got Khorne's Rage. Man, I really wish Chaos had like an ambush dance or something. That'd be so nice. So what does Kolek have? Yeah, we need to go into encamp here, and Kolek needs to upgrade that to get the upkeep production. SIGVALD will recruit these last 2 Dragon Ogres, and from there we can get ready to keep moving. And yeah, I guess we just, I mean, this city I guess got taken. We could take Castle Von Rocken. We also have Wolfenburg. I mean, a bunch of cities up here that we can really start pressing in on. Going to the south, I mean, we could take Fort Jakova, but it's not going to yield too much money, and we're kind of at that point in the campaign where we need to be rolling in it. We need to be rolling in fat stacks to really do well for ourselves. All right, guys, that's it for the turn. One more turn of recruiting, and then we're just going to move out with what we have. They're going to be moving shoulder to shoulder, and the Empire shall tremble. All right, so the bear people actually from the first episode have been completely wiped out. The faction is destroyed. We have the Unholy Legion being assembled with Kolek, and a successful assault here by this AI force. Slowing us down a little bit, but that's okay. Well, actually, I'm not really sure if it's slowing us down too much. So now we have some options. I think taking out this agent is good. We see VOLKMAR the Grim with a Doom stack. Oh, they're not Doom stacks, all right? I just call it that when I see a 20 stack. But we see him going here. So what I think I'm going to do is try and outmaneuver them. Go up into the north. Because if they want to chase here, they're going to have to cross this river, which is very clunky. Now what's upkeep on the Ogres? Okay, it's 400 now. It's getting better for Kolek. So do I scout or do I take out agents? If I take out this agent, it is an 86% chance. I think we do that. We're going to take him out just so the Empire stops harassing us and trying to assassinate our casters and things like that. Valnir doing a great job. Solid work, brother. Now we can start going into a little bit more of a combat role. We have the Manticore upgrades. We can just give him hard to hit. That's fine. All right, so now we move up this direction. Kolek is more or less ready. He's got his Dragon Ogres. He doesn't really have anything in his tree that helps too much. I mean, he does get the reduction for Mountain God, upkeep for Dragon Ogre units and for Shaggots. Or maybe it means Dragon Ogre. Oh, okay, so that's... I had that wrong the whole last episode, yeah. So it's just for that. But he does get the melee attack. What other stuff does he have in his tree? Tribes of Chaos is nice. Definitely want to get Lightning Strike, probably. Unholy Resilience helps, too, with him. Although, I don't know. Maybe just Tribes of Chaos with him, and then... Where do we get anything that helps with Dragon Ogres? Yeah, that stuff all up here. Casualty, movement speed. pretty good. And of course, we'll have Star Crusher at some point. Star Crusher is a mighty weapon indeed. So if we look at VOLKMAR, Power Mustache, he can get pretty damn far, actually, with his movement. But I'm pretty sure if my armies are together, it's not really going to be an issue. Granted, the Order Tide may mobilize. So let's move Kolek up here. Take a very cautious move. And we can get a little bit further, I think. Yes. Ah, look at this. Boris Todringer. It looks like we might have another huge fight this episode, which I think would be cool. But at this point, I think with the amount of Shaggies we have, I don't know if it's going to matter. So we're just going to move over here. I mean, yeah, Toddy could hit us. VOLKMAR could hit us. But again, with how many Dragon Ogres we have, I just don't see it going well for them. Now, is there anything we want to build here? The Dragon Ogre Gathering. Mounts of Blades, I mean, is always nice. But yeah, we'll save for the Dragon Ogre Gathering. That's going to be where the bread's at. All right, guys. That's it. We had a successful attempt. I knew the Empire was up to no good, but I mean, look at the quality of the stack. It's horrible. Archers, like, get out of here. All right, guys. Next turn. So in between turns, just to update you guys, a couple Empire armies ran over here. I'm not sure what they're doing, aside from taking attrition. The Sword of Cain. That would be really fun, huh? To try and take that. Taking out this character. Obviously, we have the penalty because the more you do it, like it has like a cooldown, so you just can't spam it every single turn. So Kolek can reach the city, which is good. His Deathcaster is leveled up. Get another Purple Sun, so we can spam those big, nasty vortexes. And it looks like there's an Empire stack over here as well, but I'm not really too worried about them anymore, considering we basically do have a full stack of Dragon Ogres at this point. Yeah, they're 400 for him. For SIGVALD, it's only 115 because of all the good reduction he has. So SIGVALD, if he goes into movement, he can't quite... Yeah, he can actually reach that city, which is good. Can we reach the castle, though? So Kolek's just going to kind of poke his head out. I know where these armies are. Although, are they like... I mean, FRANZ is in March Dance here. I could go over here and pull them both in and just eradicate them. It is tempting, actually, because that seems like a good idea. He's in March Dance. FRANZ, I think, is just in regular movement. But what we do is we actually attack VOLKMAR. Yeah, and he's in March, so he won't be able to get away. I think that's the right play. So we'll move Mountain God over here. Just like so. Well, firstly, let's assault the units. So let's see. I guess we just go after FRANZ's army. 31. Yeah, that's right. We have the penalty for that. I always thought it just applied to assassination, but we'll go on VOLKMAR, see what we can do. Here we go. Fails. It's not a problem. At least it's some experience for our boy here. And now, SIGVALD goes into movement. Yeah, first we got to move Kolek over there so he's in reinforcement range. So the Mountain God's coming. We got to squash these Sigmarites. I don't know what's so alluring of this mountain range here, but we're about to find out. All right, so we're going to attack the army in March Dance. They'll get their reinforcements, but we can even lightning strike them out, but I don't think we're going to, because I'd rather just squash them both at once. Like, what is the balance of power going to look like here? Come on. Like, how is that even? How is that even? Look at this army. Look at it. Just look at it. If we lightning strike, FRANZ is taken out. But I'd rather, like, get FRANZ here, because I can't catch him otherwise. And here we can wipe his army. Like, just put him in the trash can. Yeah, let's do this. All right, guys. Oh, man, this is awesome. SIGVALD and Kolek against VOLKMAR and FRANZ. This Empire army. They better tremble in despair, mortals. Doom has come to their world. All right, guys, and now we're here. Where are our reinforcements coming from? The Hell Cannons, we'll just put them right here in this kind of hill here. They should be able to hit most of the targets they want. We'll get our big, disgusting Shaggot stack. Our very small infantry corps can be in the front lines here as well. I mean, they may be needed. I don't know if we'll even need to use our infantry. Swords of Chaos can be back here, and the Magic Corps can just be back as well. Very good. So we'll get the Hell Cannons in 2. And let's go ahead and gamble to get some better Winds of Magic if we can. Very good. Start deployment, start battle. So now we just got to wait for our friends to come in. Let's go do some scouting with our Shaggots. Not that there's any danger to us, really. Pull our heroes up. We'll get our casters kind of hiding in the tree line here. And Kolek needs to go join his brothers and sisters up here. Well, I don't think there's any sisters, but you guys get the picture. And we'll get the Shaggies hanging out here. Shaggy, Scooby-Doo. Whole picture. Get the Hell Cannons over here as well. See if we can get a better angle. Let's go see what's cracking up on the hill. And now we have more Shaggus. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Those are the regular Shaggus, the Dragon Ogres, which we'll happily replace at some point. And how are the rest of the troops doing? All right, they're all on their way. Everything looks good. We just need to kind of discover their position. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding here. I am the attacker, so we have all the time in the world to try and orient our forces and get them where we want them. Let's move the Hell Cannons up here. Yes, you can shoot your Haggard artillery at my single entities. That is fine. Get you guys up here. Hell cannons are moving. Waste your ammo. This is so cheesy. I could literally just sit here and let them use all their ammo. Which, I mean, to an extent we will do. SIGVALD's ready. I do want to minimize my losses, but we're not in like a vulnerable position right now, so I feel like I can be a little bit more reckless. But that's something to think about. All right, so they're shooting all their Hellstorm rocket ammo. We have all the reinforcements coming in. Let's go ahead and pull these troops up as well, just in case they do get to the Hell cannons, which I don't think they will. Hellstorm rocket batteries are just terrible against these type of things. So the ammo on the Hellstorms is about half, more or less. So we'll get our Hell cannons and start doing our thing as well. So let's go ahead and go back to regular speed. Oh, look at them. They're just getting all ornery here. We definitely want to go after the handgunners. Those guys are super annoying. And we'll move these guys over here. And then from there, we can have them target halberdiers. Halberdiers are, you know, okay against Shaggus. Let's pull you guys back. We don't need to give them any freebies. Nothing is for free in this harsh, chaos-ridden world, my friends. Nothing is for free. So the Hell cannons will be in position in just a moment. These two are zooming up here, so let's just start shooting the halberds here, and we can shoot some halberds. Yeah, we can just do some fast forwarding now. While the Hellstorm rocket batteries waste their ammo. That'll also help me get to army losses a little bit quicker, and here they come. All right. So their cavs should charge pretty recklessly into my Dragon Ogre Doom stack. As a matter of fact, I think I might take these guys out of the stack and just have them do their own thing and just kind of like maybe try and isolate something. So what do we have here? We have some handgunners. We've got to have some somewhere. Yeah, there's some right there. Handgunners are a pretty big problem for us. I mean, not a huge problem, but you guys get the picture. All right, let's move our casters up into the tree line here. And yes, Outriders cometh, my favorite unit to play against. How are the Hell cannons doing? Let's drop the boom. What do we have? Great swords, great swords. Oh, actually the Caribou great swords. We can focus them a little bit. And let's get those knights coming in. They're shooting my poor Shaggus. And now we can have the Exalted Hero just fly back there and start picking apart the artillery. It's fine. All right, so let's go in on the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Just end their existence here. We can move up some Dragon Ogres to help. And the casters, I'm just trying to preserve the rest of my army, like, for a time we actually need them. All right, that is a lot of damage coming in. I think what we'll do is use the Flaming Sword of Ruin on our Shaggot stack. I don't know if that's even worth it, to be honest. Let's get these Dragon Ogres going after them. All right, so Pound Town mode enabled. That is for sure. Great swords here, just getting wrecked. Let's go for the boom, Arcane Conduit, and let's drop a big old juicy Flamestorm back here, just to say Merry Christmas. All right, so SIGVALD's coming in. SIGVALD, you know, doesn't want to be left alone now that we have these big fancy toys. He's like, hey, what about me? Oh, these are the stubborn bulls. We'll see how stubborn they are against the might of my Chaos forces. Let's pull you guys back. You can get the Swords of Chaos to come up and around as well. Exalted Hero, let's go ahead and get you on the Arwar guns over there. Shaggus doing a good job. Shaggus doing a great job. Firecaster, you can overcast a Burning Head like right down the pipe here. SIGVALD still just fighting Knights of the Blazing Sun. And it looks like we polished off this unit for the most part, as that Burning Head just tears through that Imperial army. Man, that is some damage. How are Swords of Chaos doing? Let's grab those guys. Swords of Chaos, yeah, taking too much of a wide route. We can just have them hammer into these crossbowmen. Yeah, if we lose the Dragon Ogres, it's fine, because I kind of want to just re-recruit them anyways. Alright, so what do we have to shoot here? We have a little blob here. We have some Gunder Fires, sure aim things. Looks like they're not shooting at my Shaggus anymore. The AI has learned. They've evolved. Drop a Flamestorm here. We can't quite get a good angle on that, so we'll just wait for a Burning Head. Although I could just drop a Purple Sun here as well. Where's my caster here? Yeah, he's actually in combat. Alright, so we'll just go for a Burning Head. Should be fine. Shoot it right across the ranks there. And this seems to be going pretty well for us. We've taken a little bit of damage on our Shaggies, but nothing too bad. Yeah, we gotta have Swords of Chaos fight there. Great, so now she's a couple halberds. In the back, the Hellstorms are being taken out by the big boy. Swords of Chaos are a cool unit. I like them. I don't know, like, obviously I think just having another Dragon Ogre, sadly, is more efficient, but it is what it is. So they're getting burned down pretty good here. We'll keep pushing through. Seems the Shaggoth stack is doing what they do. Franz's army will survive this, so we'll need to potentially hunt him down after this. Swords of Chaos finishing off the last of those Reichsguard Knights. And how are we doing on magic? I think we have another Burning Head here in a second. Is there anything worth doing it on, though? I mean, I guess we could go right here, just like right down the pipe and see if we can catch some stuff. Yeah, nothing terribly efficient. VOLKMAR, I think VOLKMAR needs to pay the Troll Toll now, finally. Hellstorm's back online, so let's go over there. Pop these different buffs, see if we can finish it off. And Summoners of Rage. Not Summoners of Rage, but the Swords of Chaos are getting hammered pretty good there. Everything's breaking. So we don't need to kill VOLKMAR. They're going to hit army losses. That's fine. So that Volkmar army's wiped. We'll do a little bit of chasing. We'll be back in the post-battle screen. And there we have it. Looks like we lost 50 dudes. I think most of them were actually from the Hellstorms, just kind of killing some Chosen and stuff. That was pretty good, though. We caught Volkmar. That'll give us another trait, which is nice for defeating Volkmar the Grim. I don't remember what his is. It's been a while since I've actually played against the Empire in a campaign. I think my most recent ones, yeah, Skaven, I guess I was in the bad lines mostly with Queek. Volkmar and Franz. Franz is probably still kicking, though. Well, actually, no, he's pretty much wiped out as well. So we'll definitely do that. Take the money. It's not much. Franz's army's going to be forced. He's going to wiggle away. Very good. So, trait gain. Defeat Volkmar. Oh, wow, that's a good one. Melee infantry. Yeah, that's good. Grimsbane. Ooh, I like that one. All right, so we have some level ups on SIGVALD. Let's go ahead and get Rally. Keep going down this tree. We'll get some of the big upgrades coming in. We do also have this guy with all the warts on his head. And let's get Bladed Shield. Just make him a combat monster so he can defeat enemy lords. And Kolek is just going to max out Tribes of Chaos. Although, what does he have? I always forget if there's anything like super cool. Yeah, he gets a moving mountain at level 12, so that'll be a little ways off before we get to that. And we're going to put him in March Dance and get him a little bit closer to SIGVALD just to make sure that nothing treacherous happens. All right, guys. So the Empire definitely taking a beating here. I mean, yeah, we can't even open diplomacy. I was going to check and see. But SIGVALD did get that. That's really good. For melee infantry units. Okay, so that won't buff the Shaggus, but it still is good for the Chosen and different things like that. So, yeah, good stuff, guys. And now we're back. The Infernal March is done. Oh, it's really good. Extra campaign movement range across the board will be helpful. We have some new tech we can do if we want. Let's see what else we got. So, yeah, Chaos Warriors, Aspiring Champions, Chaos Knights, Recruit for Chaos Knights and Chosen units. I mean, I guess that's okay. Slaves to Darkness. Hero Recruit Rank for Exalted Heroes. Yeah. And, yeah, I guess we'll do Slaves to Darkness for now. Demonic Pact is ways off, because obviously we're not in the best or worst financial situation. Ooh, Potion of Toughness. If we carry out an assassination attempt against... Oh, great, all the way up there. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. So, we did get blocked. Kolek's army did get a block. So he's going to be a little bit slower than usual, but that's fine. And you can see the Empire is kind of restructuring itself over here. The Franz army did retreat down to the south, but that's in the relatively hostile territory. Manfred here... I wish we could get Manfred to just go after the Empire. I mean, he is harassing the vassals of the Empire, but not the Empire itself. Although, I'm fairly certain war will eventually break out. So Manticore, of course, Manticore characters are freaking great. So we're going to take that. And now we're going to move on over and get ready to take out these cities here. Fort Jakova is over here. It's kind of a wonky one. I'm hoping that, like, the vampires will just go take that. Or some sort of a rebellion. So I'm going to do some scouting first, although there is a really annoying Empire agent here. So maybe we might have to just take him out real quick. If we can. He's like lurking under here somewhere, yeah. So let me go ahead and... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We can rotate the map a little bit to see him by using that button there. And what are our chances? 85%. See, the problem is, though, if I do this, I can't scout. But again, scouting, I think, is not a thing of the past, but certainly not as pertinent as it once was. I don't want to get blocked every turn or have these annoying actions. So we're going to try and take him out here. Critical success. Very good job, Valnir. And let's go ahead and just keep... Ooh, I always am like, oh, did I get Immortal? I'm like, wait a second. I did get that, like 10 turns. Or last episode, I got that. All right, so now we move on over this direction. Kolek is going to have to march to cover some ground, which is fine. We're going to go up this way and then like come up and under. Kislev is trying to retake its territories, but the rats hopefully can do it. This rat AI seems to be pretty terrible, and the Greenskins, for some godforsaken reason, are like the scourge of the north. I'm like tempted to get like another stack, but you know, our economy is pretty tight right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and move SIGVALD up first. Skolek can just March Dance to keep up with them. SIGVALD's got a 20 stack, so let's go ahead and go right here. And Kolek, oh, did we overextend? Yes, we did. Damn it. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh, well. So going into March Dance with him, I think we'll just go up here. It's like far away from threats, and he should be able to like bank over and across and get to him. But I mean, both armies are pretty strong independently. Even if these Empire armies decide to come after SIGVALD, it's going to be okay. So that's a pretty big mistake. That's something that like could cost you the campaign, but I think we should be okay. And now, my friends, we're punished for our mistake. The Empire does come, but you know, it's funny because that was a mistake, right? Clearly a mistake I made. But on that same note, it's like, it's giving us all these Empire armies for free. I don't have to dig them out of cities. So it's really funny how that ended up working out. And, you know, I can easily win this. I mean, with like the amount of Shaggus I have, the Hell Cannons and the characters, and yeah, should be fine. All right, guys, we'll see you in the battle. Good luck to Ubel. Your folly will be your downfall. And here we are on the battle map. Looks like some Empire reinforcements are going to come from this corner, so they'll be greeted by a thunderous charge of 1,000,000 Shagus and the Swords of Chaos, which is going to be lovely. So we can also get our Exalted Hero up in that. He wants to get up in that action. And the rest of the Empire forces will be attacking. So we can just kind of set up here, like in this little choke. Get the Hell Cannons behind them. And SIGVALD and his Firecaster can be right here. Very good. So start battle, and let's do it to it. So the reinforcements are going to come in, and they're going to be greeted by a most friendly welcoming party. Certainly no joke. Let's go in here, get you on the character here, and get his charge bonus all jacked up. They're like, oh god, Shagus! That must suck so bad. God, imagine being these Imperial troops and not like seeing that coming. Alright, so let's go ahead and fast forward now. The Hell Cannons can start shooting whenever they want. Just a wild Hellstorm rocket battery over here. Alright, so this looks fine. Yeah, the Shagus should win this pretty quick. We want to get the Exalted Hero killing the character if we can, because he's someone who could still do some damage to us. Alright, so the wagon. Let's hunt the wagon down. Those mortars actually might do a little something something, so we'll hunt the wagon down there. Oh, look at them! Look at that wagon just blasting. And then I just started blasting. That's, man, you get punished so hard for every mistake in these campaigns. Granted, this isn't really a punishment because the AI like has a really poor sense of like the army strengths. But yeah. It's something. It's something. Swords of Chaos have caught the wagons. Should be able to take those out. So that's one of the Empire stacks taken out, and it's nice. It wasn't their strong one, unfortunately, but it's still got to count for something. So let's take off this so they don't waste ammo on the Outriders. We definitely want to save the ammunition. Although the first couple shots, let's see how they do. I'm curious. Hey, you know, that wasn't bad, actually. That was not bad. And, all right, that Empire army's been squashed. The wagons are being finished. Let's pull the Shaggies back up. And it's time to go party. I'm just getting started. We can send Siggy up. Siggy can go be the brunt of the beatings. And then from there, we can hopefully prosper. It's so annoying. I hate how you can't, like, on Legendary, you can't go and look at... I mean, I feel like that's, like, supposed to be punishing, but it's just kind of stupid. Anyways, all right, so that wagon is done for. It looks like some brave Sigmarites have come back, some Halberdiers. We'll send a single Shaggoth to go dispatch of them. Now the Hell Cannons can start shooting into... we can shoot Halberdiers, screw it. We'll just shoot whatever we can. We have some ROR crossbowmen. The frickin' Order Tide is just like raid boss mode. These guys in two. Use the boom. And yeah, those Halberds fighting pretty well against that Shaggoth back there. Swords of Chaos, have they shattered the wagon? They have. So now we're going to send the Swords of Chaos on a big like roundabout way to try and punish. We're going to send the Shaggoths up and pull back our infantry so they don't get wrecked by the Hellstorms. So let's get them into the tree line. Get the Magic Man up there as well. What do we got here? And the Outriders just being trolls. I'm tempted to actually go after them with the frickin' things. Great Swords. I mean, honestly, the Great Swords aren't even a threat. We should just be targeting the handgunners if they have any. We'll rip a couple volleys into them. It's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and just engage here. We'll get the Exalted Hero to go and just, you know, take out the character. The Shaggoths are engaged. SIGVALD's coming up as well. And the Firecaster's here, so we can get ready to do some foul magic. Did not need to do that, but that's okay. Swords of Chaos, where are you guys at? They should be doing a big roundabout push. Oh, they've been ambushed by some Reiksguard Knights. Okay, well, hopefully they can win that. Doesn't look like it, though. They're a little bit beat up. So now we have Flamestorm, so we can go ahead and do this on... God, it doesn't even really matter. We'll just do it into this blob right here. Shaggoths just going to Pound Town on this army. And how are we doing here? Let's get our Mancores and go after this character if we can with our two beaters. And the Hell Cannons are still protected. Maybe we can send some guys over to help out against Reiksguard Knights. And what do we target with Hell Cannons now? So it looks like there's more stuff coming. Let's go after the handgunners with 2 units, and the other ones can, I don't know, just shoot whatever. We can go after the grenade launchers. These spearmen here are kind of bunched up. SIGVALD's doing his thing. SIGVALD is now an inspiring leader of his people. So we could do a burning head over there if we want to. We have an exalted, not an exalted, but a captain here of the Empire. We can see if we can smash him real quick. Get a couple Shaggies over, detach on that mortar. It looks like the Swords of Chaos are actually holding somewhat well, which is nice. So let's go ahead and drop this right down the ranks. I probably should overcast it, actually. Let's go ahead and overcast this and see if we can get in range for that. SIGVALD just going ham on this Warrior Priest, which is great. And the Burning Head there should be pretty good. Yeah, it's hitting a lot of stuff. That's for sure. Alright, so let's push in now. Hopefully we'll get him on army losses soonish. Let's pile into this tree line here. Use another Flamestorm in the forest. SIGVALD needs to win this fight. Please. Please and thank you. There's just like random mortars hitting my characters there. That's pretty hilarious. Swords of Chaos, man. They really tank that like champs. Let's pull them in the back. Get them ready to deal with some of the other threats that are coming. And yeah, we can go after the Outriders now. Screw those things. Freaking trolls they are. And good. So we got that guy down, which is fine. Flamestorm, just looking nice and epic. How many kills we got? 330, yeah, on that caster, so he's clearly doing something right. Let's just pile into the handgunners here. Although, oh no, we have handgunner that we can pound with the hell cannons now. Alright, let's get in there, Shagus. Let's party. Swords of Chaos, where are you guys at? You're very slow today. Very sluggish Swords of Chaos. Mortar wagons are pretty annoying, for sure. Should have another burning head here in a moment, so let's go ahead and drop this through the entire army. See what kind of kills we can get on this character. Oh, that's actually a little bit scary here. We have our boys taking a little bit of unnecessary damage. Don't want to lose my caster. So let's go over there with the Shaggoth Goon Squad. Swords of Chaos, what can you guys intercept? Yeah, let's go run down these handgunners. Have you guys go there, finish off those handgunners. And the Shaggoths are like, we ain't gonna let our lovely Darth Plagueis go down here. Let's give the Flaming Sword. The Empire Army's in tatters. We took a little bit more damage than we probably needed to, but that's okay. Alright, let's get him. Let's get you chasing that wagon if we can. Manscores love wagons. It's a proven fact. And yeah, we're okay. Should be army losses soonish. Just keep shooting into these guys here. Going to these handgunners here. And are there any other handgunners in the trees? Nah, just some spearmen and random junk. Alright, looks good. Sigvald, let's have you take out that enemy lord if you can. Pop this, use your potion just so you get healed up to full health before the battle's all said and done. Hellstorm rocket batteries going after our exalted heroes here, which is pretty funny. Alright, so I think we're okay. Shaggies are doing their job. Get a couple of them. We need to finish off the lords if we can. Let's go ahead and rally here. Not that it matters. That wagon is putting up a great fight. We can actually pull up the Chosen now for like cleanup duty. I don't mind getting them into battle. Although I think before the fighting's over, it's just nice to keep them healthy unless you have to use them. Although some of them actually did take quite a bit of damage, so I guess I didn't do a great job of that either. Swords of Chaos, keep hunting. Chase. Chase. The dreaded wagon empire is coming for us. Here, use all the bigger buffs to make sure we get that extra pounding in. We definitely want to take out the Empire captains because they came after us. So if we can nullify some of the strengths of this army. Yeah, the Empire captains, we let the lords live and be very low. Take out the Hellstorms. Take out the Hellstorms here. Shaggoths are pretty decent at chasing too, which is nice. Alright guys, that's the battle. So we're going to chase some guys down and we'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, the Empire army has been more or less obliterated. You can see a lot of damage across the board. We'll certainly take the money. We got 11,000 Gs, so hey, you know, that's cool. They're also taking attrition. They're in hostile lands. Things are looking a little bit grim bones for those guys. And we'll see where they scatter, where the cockroaches shall flee to. Yeah, just falling back to their castle here. But once we get the two doom stacks together, we'll just do a bit of a slow push here on this castle, I think. We'll get Kolek, we'll get Sigvald. And the idea is that if we, are really doing a lot of damage to these Empire armies, hopefully like other factions that they're enemies with are also putting a dent in them. Granted, I really wish the vampires would be at war. That's one of the reasons why I think the Empire is one of the easiest campaigns, is because like you just don't have too many natural predators. Yeah, you get harassed by like Norska and some janky shit from the north, but there's not really too many big natural threats aside from the vampire counts. Which, aren't even that scary right now compared to Empire. God, they just get so many armies so quick. And they're like low quality, but just the weight of fire can really, really bring you down. Alright, so Kolek will be rejoining us here. We've learned from our mistake. Although, honestly, that mistake ended up being, I think, a good thing. Immortality. Very good. So now we can definitely catch some of these guys. It's really tempting, actually, to just go finish them off. But the problem is like, can Kolek get that far? He can if he goes March Dance. If we go regular. So we'll bring Kolek over here. Okay, just all these heroes are down. And where is our agent? He's over here. He's way off in the Shadow Realm. So we're going to run him over here so we can hopefully get some eyes on the situation before we really dive in there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was more Empire stacks. Yeah, because it'd be really nice to just finish this off before they can replenish. Alright, so for you, let's go ahead and just keep making you a decent character. I can put him into the main armies when the time comes. Sigvald can go do that. Granted, I don't know, auto-resolve might be a little bit risky here. If I bring Kolek, he should be able to get in reinforced range just about, yeah, even just with his normal stance. So we'll move him up like so. And again, even if I get attacked here, I think like by another army, like even 5 stacks, I think we'll still win with our characters and the Shaggoth spam alone. Alright, so let's move in. Let's get Sigvald. Let's go, buddy. And yeah, this auto-resolve here makes me a little bit stressed, but we're going to do it just because, yeah. Yeah, okay, that was fine. That's probably more or less what we would have taken. Yeah, a couple Shaggas. All right, sacrifice captives. We got 5,000 Gs. Ooh, and the Summoners of Rager here. They're actually really good. So Kolek can have the Summoners of Rage in his army. Let's go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, he can't encamp right now. SIGVALD can move just next to him. Can go in a camp stance. And that is quite nice. Now, is there anything we want to do? Some level ups on SIGVALD. So, freakish mutations. That helps with Dragon Ogre Shaggoth units too. Legion of Doom helps with our infantry. Oh, it actually gives you magic resist too, which is really cool. I feel like I should have gotten Gathering of the Might too earlier in the campaign. It does give you more recruitment capacity, but I think we'll do that next. We'll get the freakish mutations because that'll help with the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth units. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, hold on. So physical resist for rank 7 and above. Oh, okay. So that only affects like your super elite ones. That's a really interesting. So let's get Gathering of the Might. So as we recruit more stuff, we can come in with better ranks on those guys, and eventually it'll synergize better with that. Man, that's kind of lame. That your buff is like contingent on that. If you want to get Piercing Bolts, we'll just get Flaming Sword the next tier. Actually, Scouting is good. Really do appreciate all the magical items. It's been a while since we've checked the items on our characters too. What are you rocking, buddy? Yeah, we can give him that. It's fine. Enchanted items. Ooh, we have a Potion of Healing. So Potion of Healing, we 100% want on Kolek. We already have a healing potion on SIGVALD. So he can heal up pretty well in that respect. And the Fate of Buna. Good scouting. Start looting them good items as we push our way through the Empire. So we have 220 stacks. More or less good troop quality. A couple sub-optimal units, but it's pretty damn good. And once we take Castle Rauken, I think we're going to be able to eventually start to work our way into Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, joining our forces. And we'll play it by ear. All right, guys. That's it. Let's pass the turn and see what awaits us on the other side. All right, guys. Here we are. We're back in business. Looks like there is an Imperial army here in the city, but it's pretty damn weak. A Kislev army of Dimitri, but it's just swordsman and, just jank, really. And he is in March Stance, too, which means we could probably hunt him down. Although he's kind of in a weird spot. He's like, yeah, he's just across the river, so we can't quite get him for free. Even the mighty mountain god can't. So I think we just take these two cities, just a 1-2 punch. But of course, we'll send our scout down here to see what's cracking. What is cracking in the hood? So we'll send him here, and then he, from there, can pull back and actually assault the garrison. Can we, get these guys to join the war against the Empire? So your demands: declare war against Reichland. I'll declare war against... Yeah, well, let's kind of keep the dwarves chilling. Okay, so if I declare war on the Golden Order, they'll go for the Empire. Yeah, let's see if they'll go for it. Okay, so they want to cancel... What? That is a terrible counteroffer. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's see if we can pay him, because we have a fair amount of money right now. So we want them to join the war against Reichland, so they'll start attacking. And, the Empire's going to have another threat. I'll go for the Golden Order. I will offer a payment. Oh, not that much. Jesus. How's that the next tier? Let's try 3,000. That's fine. Let's see if they'll take it. All right, so we're offering a payment for them to join war against the Empire. Oh, God. Manfred pushes a hard bargain, I must say. He really wants that defensive alliance, which I guess would accomplish our goal, but I mean, who cares? I don't want to be dragged into war with, dwarves and things like that. So I will declare war on them. You go for the Reichland. Then we'll offer you a payment. Give them a little bit of a heftier one, if possible. I hope that someday in Warhammer 3 they just do the auto one so you can see what your options would be in terms of gold expenditure. All right, very good. So now they're at war against the Empire, which is awesome. That's going to take a lot of pressure off our backs. We'll go ahead and assault the garrison. Assault the units here. I should have actually done it against the garrison, but I failed anyway, so it doesn't matter. So can I reach them? Yes, I can. Yes, we can. So we can reach with both of our Doom stacks. This guy, I know the training isn't great, but it does eventually trickle in. Screw it. Screw it. I know it's not great. So SIGVALD can go and begin the siege. We'll move Kolek down there first. I don't know if any ambushes await us. But the time of fleeing and cowering before the Empire is no more. They can come with their 5 haggard stacks of swordsmen and crossbows, and we can meet our Chaos Maces. So here we come. City should be ours here. Still, watch the auto-resolve be bad. Check this out, guys. Like, even with this jankety Haggardtron army, it is still not in our favor. So, you guys will have to let me know. I feel like this isn't worth... Like, this is going to be so one-sided, it'll just be a boring grind. But in the comments, if you guys do want to see such battles, do let me know. But for the most part, I don't think it's worth it. So we're just going to fight this battle really quick. And I'll, of course, take your feedback for future campaigns and things like that. And we'll decide. But yeah, we're going to fight this real quick, and we'll be back in a jiffy. All right, guys, and now we're back. The battle is over. No surprise there. The garrison was crushed. 9,200 Gs. Not bad. We'll take that. It's like a good turn or two of business right there. The city will be raised. It's not like a big, juicy, Kislev or anything, but I'm certainly not going to complain. Insane courage. Oh, SIGVALD. So courageous. Kolek has a little bit of movement. Let's go ahead and get him back towards this army, just so they can be together. Any damage I did take during that battle should be replenished here. And let's get scouting so we can keep getting those good items. Some I should have gotten earlier, but I was just had such a hard-on for some of the other gear. Gathering the Might will be nice when we start to recruit more stuff to feed Archaon. I'll probably just give Archaon a chosen stack. And Darth Plagueis, the Firecaster, will do that. All right, so everything looks good there. SIGVALD's all good to go. Not too much to worry about at the moment. I think we might get attacked by some Empire stacks or Empire Tide, but it feels like the Empire is getting pushed back. Haldorf will be ours. I don't know when, but eventually, someday. Yeah, go for the triple Shaggoth stack. Yeah, Kolek does get the cheap Dragon Ogres, which is cool, but it doesn't seem to affect the Shaggoth units. His Horde will get buffed up. We'll probably spend a turn or two getting that going, but nonetheless, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, now we're back in business. The Empire pushed back for now, but I'm sure they'll be back in greater numbers, as Kislev has been taken by one of the Haggard Barbarian tribes. Manfred is strength rank 1. I'm strength rank 4, so we're certainly doing pretty well. The Empire must be quite a bit weaker on that spectrum. Let's kind of take a look at... yeah, I guess we can just take a look at the Diplomacy tab here. Check everything out. So settlements, you can see the Empire. How are they doing on their expanse? The Reichland has 15 settlements, yeah. The Barrow Legion is rocking a mighty 0. Sylvania's got some good pressure going as well. They've got to be getting weaker. I mean, yeah, 68. Reichland is certainly taking a beating, so I don't think they have any armies right now. So we're just going to move down and methodically start hammering. Obviously, taking out their agents is really nice. So we're going to take this guy out. I should have scouted further first and then came back to finish him, but that's okay. I don't think we have any threats right now. We're the apex predators. So, what's the garrison look like here? Oh yeah, that's... Just watch the 3 Spearmen auto-resolve just, like, not be good for us. So I'm going to stay here because Wolfenburg is kind of the next apple in my eye here that I think we want to go for. So we'll move SIGVALD right here. Kolek can be the man to do it. Man to hammer the city, so let's move him here. Take the city here if we can. SIGVALD should be in reinforcement range. Yeah, we'll auto-resolve that. Yeah, and we lost nothing. Good. A little bit of HP damage, but nothing right home about. We'll raise it to get his horde growth going a little bit better. Granted, maybe I should have used SIGVALD just so I could have actually encamped with Kolek and done some stuff, but that's okay. Luckstone isn't bad. Kolek definitely wants to get some Exalted Hero tech. He's about to be maximized there. And once we get the Dragon Ogre Gathering on him, we should be able to do that next turn. Alright, so SIGVALD has some level ups. Let's go ahead and take a look. His character has. Max out training, screw it. So we'll encamp here. Should be within range of helping our boy Kolek out, and he will be getting the Tribes of Chaos fully maxed out. Yeah, I know I could probably just switch Kolek with SIGVALD and like get him that. Yeah, but this is fine. Who cares? It's working okay. All right, so that's turn. Let's see what beholds in the future. So just wanted to jump in a little bit early, guys. You can see the vampire counts, my homies, are actually coming to capture some territory, which is quite nice. So that means, yeah, vampiric corruption may be annoying, but nonetheless, it's really nice because it just means that like I don't have to go and worry about that castle being trolled again. So yeah, this is great. Manfred and I, quite the end times relationship. Lore friendly, stamp of approval indeed. So let's keep moving on over. We'll of course use our scouting character, and the Barrow Legion has been destroyed. No surprise there. They always pretty much get destroyed. One of those jankety factions. And for you, already immortal. Let's go ahead and give you some Deadly Blade. An Age of Discovery. All major ports are known. Yes, Chaos known for its vast trading infrastructure. We're going to take Valnir over here. Check it out. See what Empire armies lurk in the shadows. All right, so Volkmar the Grim is here with just a pitiful army. So Sigvald and Kolek are now going to move on over. We could get jumped by Steppenwolf and Dimitri. Man, Kislev is just like relentless. How are they getting these stacks? And the freaking haggard greenskins in the north are like conquering all of the Northlands. I mean, I don't really care about their squabbles. For me, it's just about finishing off the boss hogs. So for you, we can get a updated Fate of Boring, perhaps. Scouting is all good. Yes, let's get the Fate of Boring. Although, no, Manticore, how could I miss that? How could I miss that sweet, sweet Manticore? He's almost immortal, too, which is good. So, yeah, we will actually take some attrition here, it looks like.
Absolutely not.
So let's get our character. Just got to make sure we get into an camp stance. And, can Kolek reach that far? I don't want to make the same mistake as earlier. Yeah. You can go right here. We'll move the one further back first. And yeah, I mean, even if the Empire thinks it can win with a big stack, that's actually going to help us, because then we don't have to chase them. So Wolfenburg will be next. We have Volkmar the Grim entrapped. Let's go ahead here. Go to Kolek's infrastructure. We can go to tier 5 here. We have a population surplus of 7. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need to do really, really quick, but we're going to get it quick. Nice and good like. That'll help with our upkeep. And then basically we can hand over the Shagus eventually, which will be really, really cool. All right, guys, that's it for that turn. Let's go ahead and pass and prepare for the Chaos Tide to push back the Order Tide. No more games. So one of their characters had a critical failure on Kolek, which is great. The North is pretty much plunged into anarchy with Hellpit just causing problems. Kislev attacking, but I wonder if they're at war with the Greenskins. We could take a peace treaty with them. Should be interesting. I don't know. Who are they fighting? They're fighting pretty much everyone. I would like them to... Let's see if we can get them to join the war against Kislev. Golden Order and Reichland. Okay, maybe we're a little bit too ambitious there. So how about just Kislev? Then we can add a payment offer. How are we doing financially? We're doing okay. Yeah, it's fine. We don't really care. They can keep trolling up here if they want to. Kislev though, getting those fat stacks, I mean, it could add up and be enough to potentially bring us down. We gotta respect the stacks. So we're gonna cross the river here. It doesn't look like there's any Imperial armies that are immediately visible. And I mean, money's money. You know, we gotta get it going. Money, money, money. Kolek is leveled up. So, we can make Kolek a raid boss. Unholy Resilience is okay. Lightning Strike's pretty good in case he's on his own. Enemy siege holdout time. Server die. So if we do get these ones fully updated, yeah, it does give us some extra income from raising settlements. I know someone mentioned that in the comments before. Eye of the Gods gives us 7% weapon strength when attacking. That's okay for now. Although, do we want to get Lightning Strike so he can do his own thing? Probably. Yeah, just to be extra safe. Because there will come a time when these armies aren't going to be marching together, and him having Lightning Strike could be the difference between his doom and his success. So for our Firecaster, let's go ahead and level up, I don't know, Flaming Sword of Moon again. That's fine. That's fine. So now we need to go siege the city. We should take minimal losses. This one is probably going to have a juicy, juicy amount of resources. So we're going to assault the garrison first with our character. 89% chance, hopefully we succeed. I think that actually does potentially let the auto-resolve become a little bit easier for us. So Sigvald will move up. Kolek has gotten his Dragon Ogre Gathering, which is nice. Again, we'll probably just save up our surplus for the final tier just to get the big upkeep reduction. So Kolek, let's move you up, buddy. Everyone's favorite Dragon Ogre. There you go. And we'll move you in as well. Very good. I should have made sure he still had enough movement to, yeah, please just be an easy auto-resolve. There we go. Yeah, so assaulting the garrison really helps there. Wow, okay. Anyways, it's pretty pitiful. Yeah, we took, like, no damage. Good. So, 40,000. Yes, we will happily loot and raise that. Sweet Christmas. That's nice. Man, Chaos is just like, it's like living paycheck to paycheck, you know? It's just like you're always stressing about money, but then when it comes, you're like, yeah, and then you spend it all instantly. Marked by Slanesh, Hearts of Iron, Voice of the Dark Gods. I mean, we could give Sigvald some missile resist. Gathering of the Might will help him recruit an army for Archaon that much quicker. And, yeah, I mean, everything else is looking okay. We got his Manticore, which we can continue to level up. And the Bladed Shield. Melee defense is just such a good stat. I mean, they can't hit you, they can't do any damage, right? So Kolek can go into encamp stance here. We're out of reinforcement range, which is a little bit stressful. Currently, we are a little bit closer. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see if we can get our upgrade going right now. Not quite. We will have enough next turn. I mean, I could... There's any number of things I could do, but yeah, we want to get up to the Dragon Ogre recruitment, which will reduce the cost. Yeah, by minus 30%. Then he'll be able to have his happy stack that he's been dreaming of, and SIGVALD can go back to just having his lovely Chosen that he misses so much. And yeah, Vampire Count's doing a good job. Just kind of grabbing territories as we go. Kislev is trying to resettle the Chaos Waste. Have fun with that. And yeah, Greenskin's just anarchy. And Grimgor coming in for some diplomacy. Look at this. Okay, let's see. Who are they at war with? Okay, so that's fine. See what counter offers we can get. You know you want to, Grimgor. And they're at war with the Dwarves. Clan Eshin. They have friends with the Vampires. And let's see if they'll join war against the Reichland. What if we get rid of the payment? No, okay. So we got to take that payment back. All right, so we'll take... Okay, great. So Grimgor just getting punched down there, but... Oh no, they wounded our character. Yes, look at our vampire friends. These guys are such homies, although I'm taking attrition now because of this filthy vampiric presence. That's okay, though. SIGVALD regenerates very quickly. Yeah, Darth Plagueis is wounded. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So we're without our caster right now. We'll continue our march south and just keep purging these Empire territories. I think we might want to be getting Archaon soon. See, that's the only thing about working with vampires that's a little bit shady. We could go north even. So Crone has confederated. SIGVALD has gotten some campaign movement range, which is great. And currently we are suffering attrition, which actually hurts us a lot. So we could go up north and start like crumping all these territories. Bretonia is there as well. We could keep pushing in here, but that might get us pincered. So let's let the vampire counts take the reign on this. And we'll go up to the north. And then maybe we can finally stamp out Kislev. But man, Kislev is just like aggressive as hell. Dimitri is being attacked. Greenskins are coming to fight. Yeah, okay. So there's a Royal Rumble going on. But if we could take out this city, it'll certainly trap them up pretty good. So Kolek, let's move up here. The corruption is certainly... It's not our kind of corruption. I'm going to move you your 25% right here. We're going to go kind of purge to the coast, which will allow our Norskins to be more efficient as well. So Kolek, let's go ahead and upgrade you to the maximum tier here. SIGVALD's going to move up as well. And yeah, should be fine right here. Go into encamp. We'll be able to replenish our entire army with one turn, most likely. And now we have some building options for him. What do we want to do? The Giants. Oh god, Giants are so jankety. Like, why would you take those when you can take Dragon Ogres who are like faster, faster, stronger, better in every way? Maybe Chaos Knights. You know, Archaon might eventually want some Chaos Knight action, but for now we're just going to hang tight. And recruitment's okay. We could recruit a Lord. We could actually recruit Archaon at this point. Do we want to do that and just get extra crazy? I feel like that's a little bit greedy at this point. I mean, the Everchosen is here. He gets income from raising settlements. It will cost 6 to recruit. Archaon could even be given like a haggard stack of just, I don't know, anything really. Archaon could take the Chosen, which is probably fine. Yeah, we'll get Archaon. Screw it. Let's get the full motley crew. He is suffering attrition right now, which is unfortunate. And he's got his terrible his terrible stuff here. So we'll go ahead and delete that. So SIGVALD will be giving Archaon stuff. We'll play it by ear. Our character here, let's go ahead and see if we can take out this Empire upstarter here. Trying to cause some problems in the hood. He's taken out. Very good. God, this guy's been such an MVP. I know I say that like every 5 minutes, but God, he's just been like cleaning out all this trash that's just been so obnoxious. Very good. So, oh, we got, what, 2 levels from that? Oh man, that was a juicy one right there. All right, guys, Archaon is here. The Everchosen has joined us. And now we continue on our path to glory. Manfred is back. He wants something. A military alliance. An alliance once existed. They are at war with the dwarves. This will be kind of nice, though, because it'll give me eyes on everything. So, you know what? I'll take it. It's fine. Let's see if we can get 3,000 out of him. Yeah. Okay. You do well to withdraw. How dare you? Manfred, you think you're more powerful than the Chaos Gods, huh? Well, a military alliance with Manfredo wouldn't be terrible because we could actually see everything down there and like know where the Empire armies are. It does potentially, you know, cause some drama with the dwarves, but the dwarves I hope are occupied down south. And the greenskins are actually proving to be helpful here. They're kind of like forcing Kislev to deal with them, which is good. And we could take this city, we could pressure it, or I could just go for Norden. But this is a big city. It probably has a huge, huge reservoir of goodies. Oh, look at this. Some Empire armies trundling in the shadows here. I can actually reach him. He's in march stance too. Kolek could come squash him real quick. This is foul vampire territory. Another annoying agent here. We have a 40% despite the penalty, which is great. So, all right. So let's get Archaon. Let's move him up. Archaon probably wants to... So Sigvald wants to go in camp. We will go up this way, because I think this city is going to be pretty choice. So let's move up ever so slightly.
Onward to destruction.
And let's go ahead and encamp here. Then we're going to go ahead and move up Kolek as well. Kolek is going to go here and encamp. This damn attrition is getting really, really nasty, isn't it? Due to swamplands. Oh, the swamps. I see. And then Archaon can trade as well. You can start grabbing some troops. So we'll take some Chosen. We'll take the Swords of Chaos because that's very fitting. And we'll take Hell Cannon. Why not? Very good. And do we want to take any heroes or characters? Unfortunately, Darth Plagueis is AFK right now. He's quite beat up. He's wounded, so he'll be back soonish. So we'll take those into Archaon, which is good. Archaon's in the Sphere of Influence, and now Sigvald can just recruit like a Doomstack here. We'll just get Chosen, because we're going to be giving him to Archaon. Yeah, the upkeep's going to get a little bit scary. We might be pushing our luck with this here. But, I mean, I guess if we stay aggressive, it doesn't really matter, huh? Yeah, that should be okay. And how long until our glorious caster returns to us? Let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, I guess we can't really check here. That's fine. He'll be back. He'll be back soon, I'm sure. And you can go ahead and just still try and take this guy out. Why not? Look at that. We still succeeded, even with the penalties. This guy gives no shits. He's the honey badger. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this episode. Certainly quite a bit of fun. Archaon is here. And yeah, we're recruiting another stack of Chosen, which should be interesting. Archaon certainly needs to get up and going with his horde, but he will in due time. We'll probably just give him like this batch of Chosen here. I don't know. We have options. Archaon has some stuff now. He could even just keep that and like follow behind us and just like, because his upkeep production isn't great. So, and you can see the Shagath cost is coming down for this horde. So we should be slowly starting to stabilize that situation. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Sigvald, the Dark Prince, continues. So you can see a massive dent being put in the Empire. Our allies, the treacherous vampire counts, certainly doing well. If we look at diplomacy, we can see strength rank. We're actually up there, I think. Is it not showing us? Yeah, well, oh, these are just our opponents. Okay. So the Reichland has 14 settlements. Their strength rank is 35, certainly getting weaker. I mean, the Greenskins seem to have a more pertinent force. Granted, Bretonnia. Corone is actually strength rank 1 now, but Bretonnia is going to be terrible against Shaggas. So the second batch of this campaign, I'm sure we'll be taking on Bretonnia, which is going to be fun, but we'll get there eventually, guys. All right, thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and we'll be back with more SIGVALD soon.